Hi Cancer, welcome to your weekly reading. I'm Jude. This is a reading for the week of the 8th of May, Cancer. And firstly, we're going to look at what's been going on for you, what's been happening. Then we'll get into the week of the 8th of May. We'll see what the challenges are and what might be coming in to help you. And thank you everyone for the likes and the shares and subscribes and comments. It all makes a difference and I'm really grateful for that. So thank you. All right, so Cancer, what's been going on for you? What energy have you been in? And we've got the Four of Cups and the Two of Swords. So Cancer, it looks like there's an offer that you've been thinking about, um, but it doesn't really light you up emotionally. It feels like you're quite closed to this, even though I feel like comes with good intention. But there's a choice or a decision to be made here, and both of these characters are protecting their heart. So there's a sense here of you wanting to keep your emotions safe, which is fair enough. But the choice, I don't feel you've made it yet because it's like there's something you're not seeing. It's like you need to have a good look at this offer, I feel. And of course, you have free will, Cancer, so you decide if you're going to take it or not. But I think you, according to these cards, I'd suggest you need to have a look at it. But it's a tricky choice, and it feels like, yeah, there's something you're not inspired about with it. It's like, oh, and whichever way you kind of look, there's a challenge with it. It feels it's not straightforward. So the week of the 8th of May, what have we got? We've got the Knight of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, and the King of Swords. So Cancer, it's saying, it's like you're worried about and doing a lot of thinking about where you want to be. Where is your long-term security? Where do you see yourself 12 months from now? Where are you going to settle yourself? Because it's to do with the practical energies. The pentacles are very much about our practical aspects of life, our resources, our finances, our home. And there's an angst here. It's like this is our card when we wake up at 3 in the morning and we're chewing something over, and it's sitting directly on that Two of Swords. So there's a feeling here of you really almost stressing, I feel, about this choice that you need to make. And it feels like it ties in around home, family, resources, something to do with that. Now, the King of Swords is sitting here as well. So you may either have someone giving you some legal advice, or you might have an air sign person coming in around to help you, Cancer, maybe a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But it does feel like you put some very clear strategic thinking happening here about how to solve this decision for yourself, this Two of Swords, because it feels like quite a complex situation that doesn't have a simple, straightforward answer. And you're emotionally quite guarded, I feel, Cancer, is what I can see in the cards today. So, what's the challenge in this? It's the choice. The challenge is the choice. So, the Seven of Cups is a card that talks to us about how we make our choices in life and whether we're making a choice that's good for our soul. Is it real? Is it practical? Are we caught in fantasy? So, because this is coming in as a challenge, it's saying keep your thinking clear and don't let the emotions come in and fog your choice. Because your first two cards about the energy you've been in are talking about you protecting your emotional energy. And this is saying don't get caught in the emotions. In this choice that you've got to make, in this decision, keep your thinking very practical, very clear. Don't let those emotions fog it up. So what comes in to help you, Cancer? What will help you in this choice that you need to make, or is showing? Excuse me while I get that. And that's the Eight of Pentacles. What else is coming to help Cancer? The Six of Swords. Oh, that's a lot. Temperance. What's coming in to help Cancer? Ace of Wands. Oh, I'm liking that. And the Page of Swords. And I just had a little feeling to look underneath. And we've got the Ten of Cups sitting underneath this, Cancer. So there's very much this feeling of looking for your happy place, I feel. But it's got the energy underneath of this is what you're looking for in this choice or this decision, is where is your happy place? Where are you going to feel settled and happy? So now for some of you that could be about work, it could be about business, because we've got the Pentacles around this choice. You know, it could be about what you're doing for your work, it could be about where you're living, but it's a practical aspect of life that you're weighing up here. So we've got the Eight of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, Temperance, Ace of Wands, and the Page of Swords. So Cancer, I feel like, you know, you've done a lot of work, and it is paying attention to the practical aspects, the daily tasks, I feel, is helping with this choice. Where do you do your work? What do you do for your work? The Six of Swords suggests, though, that you're moving into a much calmer energy emotionally, as does Temperance. It's having the patience to let the balance come through for yourself. The Ace of Wands says you get a very inspired energy comes forward, and this is a new energy, a new beginning, a new inspiration. And the Page of Swords says there's a lot of thinking, a lot of brainstorming, a lot of ideas getting tossed around, which the King of Swords would appreciate too, because it's like, we could do this, we could do that, what about this, what about that? It feels, because it's a helper card, it's a positive energy. So maybe you get an email, maybe you get a letter, maybe you get a phone call, but it's something coming through the airwaves, it feels to me, that brings an idea or an inspiration to you, Cancer, is what I can see in these cards. And that helps you with the choice that you need to make. All right. So I'm just going to close your reading out with a message from Spirit for you, Cancer. For Cancer for the week of the 8th of May. And we've got the Nine of Wands and the Knight of Cups. So the Nine of Wands suggests you're stronger than I feel you maybe even give yourself credit for, Cancer. And it's like you've fought a lot and you've managed to get yourself to where you are now. And this is like, you have the skills, you have the strength, you've fought a few battles and you know how to win them. And it's like, keep going because you're nearly there. And the Knight of Cups says, you know, this is a very heartfelt energy about going forward in a way that's really congruent for you, that feels like it's with passion and with purpose. So I wish you all the best for a fabulous week, Cancer. And please feel free to drop something in the comments to chat. Have a great week. Bye from me. And I'll see you next week. Bye.